What's up, guys? Yeah, just disking up a little bit. Uh, it's pretty soupy in there. I went in with the skid steer and just kind of smoothed a couple things off there, and it's really soupy in there, so I'm staying away. That's basically the center of where that pond was, so that's still got some settling to do, but I don't want to have this wash out on me over the winter. I was going to let it settle. That's a bad idea because it'll get worse. So if I can get some, I'm going to put orchard grass in here. I got a bunch of it for free. Well, not for free. I cleared, his driveway is 3/4 of a mile. And we cleared all the branches, man. We opened it up. So, yeah, it took like 13 hours yesterday, 14 hours maybe. But same guy hooked me up on a bunch of orchard grass and a couple other things I'll show you. So anyway, that's kind of what we got with this. And this was, you guys have seen in other videos, this was a little bit, it was jacked up over there. So anyway, I just put the disc to that too. I did not put, I never showed you guys this disc really. Let's do that. So it's IH 480, 18.5 feet. I did not put the wings down. I don't have duals on this thing, and we were digging in, buddy. But, I was a little skeptical about going in there anyway. That's why I went in with the skid steer very lightly first and just kind of graded what I could grade. And I knew to stay out of that middle area. But, I did get in there. So anyway, yeah, there it is. It's Jake hooked me up with this, man. Jake found this thing. Everything works great on it. It's in really good shape. The only thing I do have to do to this, and I'll do it over the winter, is right here. I'm gonna have to heat these up and weld on them and get them squared away. So those go right down into there, locks in. It does have a spring to help you out on that. Pin to lock it in, which is out of place right now. Let me get that in real quick. Okay. There we go. And then they lock in. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot to talk about. Bearings are all good in it. I did nothing to this. I hooked it up and that was that. There's a lot of life left on these discs, so that's good. I forget what they were. I think 20 inches, something like that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But yeah. So there's the ass end of it. And these tires aren't in the best of shape, but they ain't the worst either, man. Those tires ain't bad. So they will do the trick. I really wish I could put this indoors, but it won't fit through that. So she's going to have to stay outdoors, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I got to do, and I'm getting sick of, I kind of just rigged this up so I could use it when I first got that brush hog, and I'm so sick. These ones are a bitch to get connected. These are easy. But I'm gonna put my I've got them taken off. I'm gonna put the right receivers in all those, and just put it the way it should be. Bolt them back, and put them the way they should be. That's I did end up replacing these lines too because they were leaking. So that kind of just farmer fix, I guess. But I'm sick of that shit. So I'm gonna do that over the winter. Yeah, I love this tractor. It's got a few minor little leaks on it, but nothing bad, man, at all. Couple things next time I service it I can get into, a couple gaskets here and there. That's about it. But overall, she's running pretty strong, and I like it. So that's the 1086. All right, let me show you. So yeah, like I said, center area I kind of stayed out of. And yeah, that's kind of that. But I'm gonna broadcast orchard grass into here, and then I'm gonna roll it. So, oh yeah, I put a little gravel down. I don't know. I had a pile sitting over there, and I knew I was going to do it, so I did it. If you look under here, there's gravel. So this just kind of cleans it up, especially since I had that washout there. This grass is starting to grow right here, so that's great. Someone had made a comment, they wouldn't have did that. I don't want all my great topsoil to be gone, you know, so I mean, I kind of had to do that. But yeah, so this stuff in this garden, this was a pile of lime that was just kind of here. It's got a little turkey grit in it, but it's mostly lime. So that was stacked over there. I just went ahead and just put it in this garden. It can mellow over the winter. Got a little area over there. I kind of did. I don't know. We'll get to the other tractor and all that in a minute here. That's where that horse ring was. She is no longer there. I'm going to roll this. It was kind of rough, and I'm just like, seed it. Done messing with this stuff. But this area here is where that horse ring was, and I got it cleaned up around here. It was like weeds and all that stuff, so got that pretty cleaned up. I'll show you guys. I sprayed the ever-loving hell out of this, and I got pretty good kill on all my weeds. Oop, there goes a rabbit. So anyway, I got pretty good kill on that. These things, if anybody knows how to kill these toe ticklers or whatever they call them, they're hard to kill, man. And I don't know, this one don't look great, but a lot of them don't look like, you know, it looks like you didn't even do anything to it. So, but I had a lot of these. These are definitely starting to die. Only thing is it killed the clover. But, you know, back in them fields, I don't have a ton of clover anyway. I just have what, basically where they were feeding. There was a lot of clover, so. Anyway, but after I take care of this weed problem, I can broadcast some red clover back into it, maybe even some alfalfa, whatever, you know. Alfalfa's expensive, probably red clover, but, yeah, so that yard came in decent, guys. The old well area, that settled enough to my liking to go ahead and plant it. I was sick of looking at a pile of dirt over there. So that's groovy. That's actually starting to come up also. So, yeah, that's great. Hey, little guys. Anyway, I'm nuts, so whatever. But from far away, yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't like that it's kind of yellow in certain areas. I asked my Missouri Extension office. I know it's just my grass, but whatever. I was over there giving soil samples on this leased ground. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I told you guys that. I leased, on the plot it says 20 acres, but it's a little less because the barn and the house and whatever. So probably 16, 17 acres. I sprayed that off too. I did a video in the 1086 of that place when I was spraying it, but it is a bumpy video, man. I had the glasses on. I'll put it up. I don't know if you guys will want to watch it. So, anyway. Yeah, here's the orchard grass. He dropped that off this morning. I'm going to spray the shit out of all these weeds. But look, where I put that filter cloth or whatever it was underneath, I don't have one weed over there. I mean, I do right here because, you know, there's no filter cloth right there, obviously, because of the poles. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So, orchard grass, boom. They combine it down here, so guy's got a gleaner. I'm surprised he was able to save that much. I'm just kidding. Anyway, he's got two of them. Anything new in there? No, nothing really. So, yeah, here's the roller. So, I'm going to broadcast seed it, and then I'm going to roll it. That's a propane tank, and or whatever kind of tank. And it's filled with concrete. There's a bunch of rocks on it, too, whatever, you know, extra weight. But he let me use that, and then this is not my tractor. This is their tractor, but he dropped it off so I could use it. For helping him out yesterday. And there's my broadcast cedar. So, yep, there we go. So, I'm going to just broadcast over that, over where I had that burn pile, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'll broadcast that over, and hopefully I'll get good germination and it'll grow. Here's what it is with that. Let's talk a little more about weeds. Yeah, look. These sons of bitches died like the next day. Whatever those are. They did not like that shit. Yeah, you know what? I'll get in there with the skid steer and just scrape that up, and I might as well throw some seed there too. But yeah, look at those bad boys. And what's the matter, little buddy? You don't look so hot. Feeling a little under the weather? Look at that. Hell yeah. But yeah, like these, those are even dying pretty good too. Whatever those was, I have the names of all these written down. But anyway, here's a bigger version of that, and you can tell that they're not feeling good. So, yeah, that rain really did us some justice, though. Yeah, I may get a second cutting. I mean, this right here's up to my knees. Well, I don't know, the tall ones are. But, yeah, so there's another little patch. Like over there, you can see all them light green ones. That's what most of that stuff is over there. That's a different one, but anyway, that shit ain't gonna make it, buddy. Sorry about that. I'm not really sorry. Okay, so this buckbrush, this stuff too, there's some of this, I'm not sure what this is, but this is definitely absorbed it. It is not, that was dark green, like dark green, and now it's the heads are starting to twist up on it. And there's another one, not looking too good, buddy. This buckbrush, this shit sucks because it spreads, man. Show you a close up of that stuff. But I think we're gonna deal with that problem right there. So you guys aren't looking too good either, are ya? Just suck it up. Yeah. Alright, but I might as well go through here, I guess. Yeah, more of that buckbrush. Alright, this video is like 13 minutes. See, now here's those toe ticklers or whatever the hell they are. Let me get, you can see them. See them? Those damn things. If anyone knows how a good way to kill those things, tell me. I'm not exactly positively sure exactly, exactly. If I'm going to be able to, if this shit's going to work. It's only been about 5 days, but I would like to see them looking a little shittier, to tell you the truth. Anyway, but okay, so this area here, here's what I do like. All right, all of this was brush, all of this. But if you look in between the weeds, there's grass growing there, man. And that definitely, absolutely, for sure was not there before. So, I'm loving that. Here's more buckbrush, more of those. Yeah, see, these are not looking good anymore. So, hopefully I get a good kill on this, man. But the reason, so here's what I'm going to do. God, there's deer all over here. There's prints. Yeah, eat up, buddy. Anyway, it's going to kill off all these weeds, and then I'm going to have a huge bare spot. And I want to broadcast back into it so, I can establish that growth. But the USDA guy's telling me to wait till like January to do it. He said, wait to see if we keep getting some rain. Try to get a second cutting on this. And then, right after second cutting, broadcast fescue and orchard grass. And that's actually it. I thought there was some timothy in there, but there's not. I may add that. I don't know. But, you know, there's a couple other farmers that are telling me absolutely not. Do it at the end of October. Or, yeah, do it in October. And if anyone's from this region, what do you think? I don't know, man. Everybody's an expert, it seems like. And, you know, I'm 40 years old, man, and I'm just starting. So, process of elimination, trial and error, you know. I'm going to have to learn a lot of shit the hard way, you know. And another thing my grandfather told me a long time ago, never take advice from somebody that's trying to sell you something. So, I don't know. Here's another patch of them damn things. Look at that. Those things. Like, see these brown areas? That's exactly what all of that is. But, I've rambled on. It's not even that sunny. I can take this off. Anyway, rambled on long enough. That's kind of what's going on here. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you want to. Leave comments if you want to. I'd appreciate it. All right, thanks.